You know, when you read the game, when you're basically going off just the marketing alone of the industry, you know, it's if you do this, it's going to get fixed. But you're actually saying, with coaching, with your experience, in fact, with all of our experiences, that it's so dependent upon something else.
Here's what fucking stinks about this goddamn industry. Too many people, I'm not going to name specific people, but there's too much marketing hype and very little results, and that's what really pisses me off. So you'll go and see some ad where it's like, yeah, we're going to teach you how to have sex with girls without ever facing any rejection. That doesn't exist.
Or even leaving the house.
That's called using hookers, all right? Hookers. Then you can have sex without rejection. But any other situation, there's going to be some rejection.
Believe me, you can have rejection with hookers.
Well, yeah. I heard one story, but I don't want to go into it.
I could actually go on about stories.
I could too in China.
But the point is,
just in China.
I make one hooker joke, and now Steve Maeda fucking wants to get in his hooker stories.
Hey, James backed me on it.
But anyway, my point is simply that, you know, most people, they just don't fucking realize that they have to go deep to get real personal change in the seduction. They just think, yeah, I'm just going to say some fancy lines and I'm going to fucking dress cool and I'm going to slash a little cash. And yeah, you're going to end up with some fucking shitty girl who wants you to buy her a fucking Mercedes. And that's, you know what I'm saying? But to really get some hot
not even have that, you know? It's just like...
Not even get a gold digger. That's depressing.
Yeah.
Maybe we should talk. Maybe we should, because we've had this kind of discussion before, where we're like, some guys are bad and they teach shit. Yeah. But maybe what would be useful for the guys is to talk about, well, if you are looking for mentorship in the seduction realm,
what to look for?
Yeah, what should you be looking for? Yeah. Because of course, like if you're a guy who's coming into this and you don't know, and you just look and there's like a flashy ad and it's like, then you're like, oh, I guess that's it.
Yeah. Let me bring this up. I was thinking about this, thinking about you, because you've never done that route, but you've always done in-field video. And so what do you think about some of the stuff going on now? Because in-field video is very popular, and I think, I mean, this is my opinion, but I think a lot of times it may send the wrong message. You've never done that. Like you've always been like, this is what it is, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to show you. And, you know, because that can be deceiving. Because what I'd say, or the age-old thing is like, well, look at the person, look at their life, you know, look at the results. Would you want to be like them? Even that can be tough nowadays.
Because people can edit their videos very effectively. Make it look like
or it's like, what are they getting? You know, I was watching one and there was this guy and they're like, this guy can fuck anything. And he's like, you know, boning all these chicks. I know from sexuality, that's great. You know, you should get that result. Every man, I think, can have that. But it's like, if you're just showing that and then like, I don't know.
I think one of our speakers, was it Socrates? But yeah, it was Socrates who was saying that how you get to a certain goal or result, the path you take is extremely important. And I think he's really right about that. It really resonated with me. You know, I'm sure to some degree some of the manipulation and bullshit that you can do to fucking get girls and bang them, I'm sure that works, but you're becoming a manipulator and a fucking liar. You know, but if you take the harder route and actually deal with your shit and actually become a person you can respect yourself and women can respect, you're just going to have a great life. Because not just in seduction, just in general, people will be like, that's a fucking dude I would have business with, you know, or I would deal with. And that's, you know, that's really important. And I think that's something that's overlooked. The path you take really makes a big difference.
It does. And
that's why I don't edit anything, and I'm just like, this is what I'm doing. There it is.
Yeah, and I think any effective path needs to have a large element of vulnerability as well. So, because the nature of this, and the reason why the marketing of like zero rejection sells so well is because guys don't want to be vulnerable, because they don't want to have those moments where suddenly their ego is stripped bare, or they're being judged, or you know, they're in self-doubt. But that's, I know for myself, even though those things are difficult, those are the points where I really grew. Yeah, it's actually stepping into the fear and having it overwhelm you and being humiliated or being rejected or, you know, feeling like a fool or not knowing what to do. When I look back over my seduction history of like the moments when I really like had breakthroughs, or the girls that really changed me, it was the ones where it was a train wreck, where the girl called me out on some bullshit, and I just had to go, yeah, all right, yeah, I'm full of shit right now, or you know, I feel humiliated, or I just don't know what to do, because then you start digging for the internal resources and then looking for the mentorship around you to help you step through that.
And quite quiet, and just he was just very good at the, you know, sexual pressure and intent, but he had
really big time that something like that.
So crazy if you're not already
more understanding of your mortality, and so that was a big thing. And so,
you know, to us are becoming normal again. So
that are already kind of being documented.
We and make money at it. So why wouldn't I do that? So same thing, getting my book out, got a couple of products lined up, and as I came more into kind of loving me and accepting who I am and just being okay with myself.
Just be careful.
Hot, man. If I had that on my balls, I'd be telling you to press.
I was in London and was madly in love with this girl, like just completely head over heels, and like this is the girl for me. It was crazy. And then I meet this guy, and we have this great thing, and we're just like, wow, this could be so much fun, what we're going to do, and whatever. And he's like,